The foundation that I'm having right now, that I'll be reviewing, is the Shu Uemura, let me check, Shu Uemura, the Lightbulb Floyd foundation, and basically I've been obsessed with this foundation, so yeah, I thought doing a review and showing you guys why I like it. I have some lip balm and some eyebrow gel, but besides that I don't have anything else. I wanted to leave it like this so you can see how it looks like naturally without, you know, applying any primers or blushes or powders or whatnot. So it comes in a box like this. I'm not sure my camera will focus, so I apologize. But the box comes with its own its own sponge applicator, and this is, let's say, the half of the magic of the foundation that I got is 784 Fair Beige. Does that want to focus? No. And why I chose this shade, although they're having a 584, which is a more neutral shade, I somehow felt that this one translated in a paler shade. Therefore, that's why I got this shade. Now, if you know about Shu Uemura, you already know this, but if you're new to Shu Uemura and you're kind of lost with the number 6 stems, let me help you out a little bit. Shu Uemura foundation shades consist of 3 numbers. The first number, which in this case is 7, indicates the undertone. The second number, in this case 8, indicates the depth of the foundation, the depth of the tone. Sorry. And the last number, which in this case is 4, represents the chroma. Now, the first one ranges from 3 to 9, 3 being the most pinkier undertone that you could get, and 9 being the most yellow that you could get. The second one indicates how light or how dark a foundation can be, starting all the way from, I believe, either it's 2 or 3, and ending all the way to 8 or 9. Now, they don't make any with 9, therefore the lightest that you can get is an 8, and that's about an NC 15 if we are talking about MAC Mineralize foundation or Studio Sculpt. Well, it's a hair lighter than Studio Sculpt. So, and the last number in this case is a 4. It indicates whether it has a red or a blue chroma. Now, I can't tell a big difference between a 3 and a 4, but maybe in the overall shade of the foundation it does make a difference. Now, you can't get any of the 8s with a 3, so basically there is 584 and 784. Those are the lightest that you can get in the Shu Uemura foundations, unless they have some stock left in some country, or you can find, I don't know, either they're not having it advertised in outside Japan, I don't know, but I've been to countless Shu Uemura counters and I've checked online and I can't find it. I know that they used to have before, but not anymore. So, sometimes a more yellowish foundation can be lighter. Now, 584 is a very, very gorgeous color. It is a more neutral shade, but it can oxidize slightly more than a 784. Now, I don't know if it's related to the type of pigment that they're using in order to get a more pinkish shade, but I've noticed with many foundations that if you get a more yellowish base or a more beige base, then it oxidizes less and it can tend to appear actually lighter once you apply it on your skin. So that's why I got the 784, and along with that, this is what you get in the box. You get the foundation and the Lightbulb sponge. Now, the sponge is the very, very interesting part, because it is made of, I think, 2 materials, one in the bottom, one in the top, And if you go to the Shu Uemura website, you can read more about it, which I'll link down below. But basically, the Lightbulb foundation means, it is a foundation that reacts to the temperature of light, therefore not looking artificial or not looking weird in certain lights. So I'm not sure if you've had experience with that, but some foundations can look very, very odd under certain lights, like fluorescent lights. They can appear like you're having a mask on, and even in daylight it can appear. But this one is formulated in order to respond properly to all the light temperatures and to look like skin under all light conditions. The second feature it has is that, as it says, it's a glow coverage comfort. So basically it has a glow component to it. Now they have 3 different type of glows. This is the most glowy foundation that you can get. Then they have the cream compact, which is a medium glow, and then you have the powder compact, which has a glow but is not as mirror finish as you get it with the liquid. Now its feature, its glow comes from an encapsulated oil that contains the pigment. And the good thing with this is that you can control where you want the oil to be, or basically, that sounds wrong, where you want the glow to be. So basically with the sponge, the bottom part is what you would use to add glow. So basically when you're applying your foundation, you're applying it with the bottom part, and that's depositing the maximum amount of glow on your skin. But if you feel that you have too much glow or certain areas you don't want to be as glowy, then you would use the top part, which has a material that absorbs the encapsulated oil but still leaves the pigment behind. So basically you would have a more matte look if you would use the top part. Now I don't expect you to buy this foundation and use only the top part in order to have it matte. If you wish that, then you can try the other 2 formulations, which are less glowy than this one. But this is, for example, let's say if you have certain areas like your nose or your chin that tends to get too oily but you like the overall glow, then you would finish by tapping. So let me show you here. I'm not sure if you can tell, or here. See here the shine? Anyways, this basically just absorbs the material that gives the glow to the foundation without really altering the, as you can see, well, I applied foundation there by mistake, but this, you can see the difference. It doesn't really absorb that much, so it really leaves the pigment behind. Anyways, my overall opinion on this foundation, I've been wearing it now for 1 week. I really enjoy it, but I would not recommend it if you're sorry, I would not recommend it for someone that's living on a very hot climate, or someone who has a very reactive oily skin. What I mean by that is that some skin types react to temperature differences or weather changes with producing more oil. So basically, if you're going from inside to outside and it's hot outside, then your skin would react by producing a lot of oil and sweat. This will not withstand that. This is not a ultra super long wearing foundation. You would need something more mattifying and more like attaching to your skin than this kind of foundation. But this is very good if you have a combination skin or you have a slightly dry skin. If you have a drier than normal skin, I would try to prime it and moisturize it well before, because it can tend to be all absorbed. Like for example, for me now, my skin right now is slightly drier than it would normally be because I've been ill and there is a heater on, and I've just come from a very long haul flight and my skin is just all over the place, so it's slightly drier than it would be normally. Therefore, I need to apply more moisturizer under it, so... You're done? Mouth? I'm not sure if you can see it, but he is there. There. So yeah, anyways, coverage wise, I would say that it's a medium to full coverage. You can achieve pretty much a full coverage with this foundation, which is pretty nice because it's very lightweight and very light feeling. Blendability, it blends beautifully, at least with the sponge that it comes with. Otherwise, like I said, it's a hair lighter than NC15 in Studio Sculpt, so I would place it around an NC13. It is not that pale, but if you use a brightening primer underneath and you set it with a lighter powder, then you can make it work, or at least that's what I think. And yeah, I'm not sure if you can see the swatch. There is a swatch. Obviously, I don't have pretty much no yellow undertones, so that's why it looks like that. But if you have strong yellow undertones, then it won't obviously look like that. On my face, it doesn't look that bad because I have redness, so it has cancelled that. And also, I'm going to finish it up by adding bronzer and powder and whatnot, so it will look that bad, or at least I've been getting a lot of compliments while wearing it, so I don't personally see it as a big problem that it doesn't match me exactly. It can sometimes, if you're too stuck on using extremely pale foundations, then sometimes it can make you appear a bit ill. So I like to play around with the foundation shades depending on if I'm ill or not. So right now I'm ill and my skin has a sort of, it has lost the glow, so I usually tend to use slightly darker foundations in order to counteract that. It gives a nice healthy glow to the skin, if you wish. So anyways, this was my review. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know in the comments down below if you've tried this foundation, or if you're going to get it, or if you have tried other Shu Uemura foundations. And let me know if you like this format of the reviews. I might change it in the future if you don't really like it, but I'm just experimenting around and seeing what gets the best response out of you guys. And also, if you have any comments or suggestions, just let me know down below. I really love to interact with you guys. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.